2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming up, live coverage of this Tuesday night NBA game here on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Here are the starters for Utah. We've got Lauri Markkanen, George out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's John Collins, and it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. And for New York, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. All right, Grant, as far as pace of play, these teams both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Pass to Brunson. Over George. And no good, trying to use the glass. On the wing, Sexton. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by New York.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, BA. In two areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
Hartenstein, no good. The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Sexton. Randall pulls down the board.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And the shot goes.
A flashy ball handler at times. Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Collins. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops it in from the low post.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's George. And that one drops. George has got 5 now.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
First team foul.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense. Pride themselves on getting stops. I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Here's Sexton. Off the left rim and out. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall from 12 feet. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
George for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Shoots. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Hendricks. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Looking to push the action and make a play. That's what Sexton does.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group.
Smooth and efficient. Bogdanovich is almost automatic from there.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Clarkson outside. And another miss by Utah. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Burks. It's stolen by Clarkson. Collins with it. Now Burks defending. Pass to Sensabaugh. Over Bogdanovich. Sensabaugh, no good.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early. Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Bogdanovich passes to Burks. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
20.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Kessler. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And Burks gets it to go. Burks has got 5 now.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Fires from way outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, Chris Dunn.
And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back with you shortly.
12.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. George out there. Oh, Chris Dunn. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
12.
Here's DiVincenzo. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. One advantage for this team, OG Anunoby's versatility defensively.
BA. OG has got the size and length to match up against anyone. He takes a no-nonsense approach, and he's active. He looks to disrupt.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy." There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of. Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there. And we can't get it to go. For Utah, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. George with the bucket. For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson, defended by Dunn. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode.
Yeah, you know, BA, after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Anunoby. And a switch here also for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in. Kessler passes to Horton Tucker. Here's Hendricks. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Blocked! And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Marking it outside. For 3, George.
2 minutes remaining in the
Randall
first
pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hart. That shot. No good. Great D that time from Horton Tucker. George feels it out a bit. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall, good.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
And the Jazz call time here. Well, Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've got to see the wealth of international talent.
It's so true, BA. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
Now here's Hart. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
Showing some muscle right there. Josh Hart is no stranger to having to fight through contact.
There's a minute 12 left in the first half. Here's Horton Tucker. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. Hartenstein, no good.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Collins, the open look. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Collins has got 7 points in the game. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hendricks. Sexton passes to Collins. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. 9 points in the game.
Quality pass by Sexton, taking full advantage of that open.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Utah. And rejected. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Brunson. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Collins finds Clarkson. And so it's New York, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take?
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. New York holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime work.
Shaq, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball game. Too much hero hustle. We need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts.
And that's a wrap for our...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Hart in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Collins with it. He's against Hartenstein. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5. He'll do whatever's necessary so his team can win. You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise.
Here's Hart. There's the drive.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Brunson against George. Over Brunson. Collins. It's good on the putback. Collins has gotten 4 this quarter.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do.
Oh, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. For 3, Randall knocks down the long J. Randall's got 7.
Nice rhythm on that play, and Randall with the smooth-looking shot.
Hendricks, no good.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
The Knicks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. DiVincenzo finds Hart. Randall with it. Out to the wing. Here's Brunson. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 tonight. Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, BA, you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Marketing from long range. And another miss by Utah.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Robinson. And Again, the Knicks missing.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's George. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Jalen Brunson picks one up. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
For the Knicks, Bogdanovich has checked in for Randall. Burks comes in for DiVincenzo. And it's McBride in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Done. He's checked in for Utah. Shot from the top of the key. Jump shot is good that time. Burks has got 7.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Kessler passes to Clarkson. Marking it from long range. The Knicks with the rebound.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Blocked. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Good on the bucket. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
The Knicks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Robinson gets the bucket.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Clarkson. That one doesn't drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Burks. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Knicks lead by 15.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
Now here's Dunn. Defense is right there. Markkanen from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. For New York, they've gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by McBride.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Here's Clarkson. No made baskets yet. Here's Kessler. Robinson with the block. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Kessler. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Knicks, up 19. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got John Collins. Colin Sexton up there with George. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
Knicks lead 51-30.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Hendricks. Sexton with it. Here's Hendricks. Anunoby covering. Here's George. It's all in by Robinson. Knicks shooting around 53%, a nice number. Burks. And he can't get that one. The Jazz shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Randall, the pass to Anunoby. Yes. It's good.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
30.
Here's Collins. It's rebounded by New York.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Randall. Banked it in off the glass.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Shot on the wing. Oh, Robinson with a block. Left side, Anunoby. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Drives to the hoop. Hendricks. It's no good. For New York, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich finds Randall. Now Anunoby. Robinson on the wing. Charity stripe shot. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. Anunoby's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's George. Hits the target from 18 feet.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Assisted by Colin Sexton.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bogdanovich. From outside the arc. They get it back. Changes up. And Robinson finishes it off.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Collins going inside. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Nice recognition. Collins sees the lane and does not hesitate.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen. George outside. Over Randall. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
McBride, he's checked in for New York. And Randle drops them both.
Still looking for improvement from the line. Randle could pick up a couple extra points a game if he did.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Julius Randle.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Randall can't hit. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Blocked! Burks against Clarkson. Lets it go from the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's McBride. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Clarkson outside.
40.
Back to Dunn. Pass to Collins. Clarkson with the ball. Now Markkanen. Checked by Randall. It's Markkanen on the wing. That one falls.
One of the surprises with Markkanen is how physical he can be. He's willing to mix it up.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
Utah ball. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, Isaiah Hartenstein.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This one, Markkanen misses. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. So long, everyone.